Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another TTM video. We like to get autographs TTM, which just stands for through the mail. You send your favorite athlete or celebrity photographs or cards along with a self-addressed stamped envelope asking for their autograph, and you'll be surprised how many times you can get a return. When you do, you come to YouTube, make videos, and that way we can all share the information and maybe get our favorite player's autograph or favorite actor's autograph. We've got 5 today. And without further ado, we're just going to get right into it. This one is Long and Sordid Tale. I received this last week. I knew it was coming, and because I had a tracking number on it. It's from 90-year-old former college football coach Bobby Bowden. And as you may remember, I sent this mini helmet to Coach Bowden with the West Virginia University emblem and the Marshall University logo on the back. This helmet was worn in the final game of the 1970 season, the game after the deadly plane crash in Huntington, West Virginia, which claimed the lives of the Marshall football team and 75 people altogether. And when I received it from Coach Bowden, I think he wanted to sign it in green and didn't have a Sharpie, so he used a dry erase marker. And this is a screenshot from my video I did previously. And if you remember, the autograph was already starting to come off as soon as it arrived. I mean, it was just almost like it was done in crayon, or it was probably a dry erase marker. But this time I knew it was coming. And the problem was that it's been raining so much last week, and probably for like the last 10 days prior. It was really, I mean, there's been flooding around in this area. There's just been a lot of rain. But when the box came in, it was wet when it arrived. And the tape was coming off, and it was obviously very much affected by the rain. So I wanted to get it out of the box as quickly as possible. And I sent it without a face mask or a chin strap, as you see here. And what I did was I taped a green Sharpie to the inside of the helmet. And I put my note requesting, this is my letter of request, and that's my tape and my Sharpie. And I pulled it out of the box exactly like this. This is what I saw. And I thought, oh no, he didn't. He sent it right back. He's upset with me. But then I turned it around and I saw that he did sign it. And that was what the bottom of the helmet was resting like this. So I guess it did get a little wet. Excuse me. Got a little smudged from the wetness, but he signed Bobby Bowden, Go Mountaineers, which is what WVU's little slogan is, let's go Mountaineers. And so that's pretty cool. That's the helmet that he authorized and the sign that he authorized the week after the Marshall plane crash that WVU used in their game. But interestingly now, excuse me, they've announced plans. I'm going to get to see him in April. This is the 50th anniversary of the plane crash at Marshall that was the subject of the movie We Are Marshall. So there's a lot of special events planned in Huntington on Marshall's campus. And one of those is at the #1 athletic fundraising dinner is in April. And the guest speaker is going to be Bobby Bowden. So that's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to go to that and get to see him face to face. But I got that back in 6 days. The time it left here, I hesitated sending it at all, but as you remember it wiped off. It was on this side. It wiped off with a paper towel with no effort whatsoever. And I thought, well, I'm going to try it and mail it back to him. And then when I got it back like that and saw the Sharpie, I thought he got upset and just mailed it back without signing it. But very happy to get that back signed and by Coach Bowden. Very nice. And he's got my letter here and my Sharpie returned. So no problem. But I got that back in 6 days from start to finish. So let's get into number 2, shall we? Saw this one come back with another one of our TTM guys, Brandon Stebbins. This is coming from South Jersey. It's another interesting story. Sent this to him with 2 cards with the letter of request and got it back, a typewritten letter that said, if you make a donation to his church, he'll be happy to sign. That was back in September. Well, in the meantime, I opened up a Fairfield cube and got one of these cards. So instead of sending 2 with no donation, I then sent 3 with a donation. And I sent a check directly payable to the church for $10. And it took a while. I remember the check cashed in December. I'm just now getting these back now. So 3 for 3. Took a while. Took 52 days. And again, the fee was written directly to the church. 5-time Pro Bowler, 57-year-old Irving Fryer. Played in the NFL for 17 years. That's a long time for anybody to play, especially a receiver taking a beating like he did. Played for 17 years, 851 receptions, 12,785 yards, 84 touchdowns. Certainly Hall of Fame caliber statistics. But he's run into some trouble after his playing career, so that may have affected his eligibility. Might take him a while if he ever does get in, but 5-time Pro Bowler, number 1 overall pick in '84. Again, make sure you send the donation to his church in New Jersey, and he'll get those autographs back to you. Next return is coming from Florida. I did not send this to his. Oh, that didn't do well. Hey, Hall of Famer Cliff Hagan. I just sent these out. Nice, 2 of 2. You may remember, I think it was just a week or 10 days ago, I did a mail day video and got these in the mail and said I was going to send them out. And I did. Just 8 days on that return. Fantastic. Hall of Famer Cliff Hagan. 88 years old now. Played 10 seasons in the NBA, all for the St. Louis Hawks. Was a 2-time All-American at the University of Kentucky and played on that national championship team way back when in 1951, coached by legendary Adolph Rupp. Then he won an NBA championship in '58 with Bob Pettit, another Hall of Famer, as his teammate on the Hawks. 5-time NBA All-Star, Hall of Fame in 1978. Just 8 days on that return, no fee for a Hall of Famer. Get him now, he's 88. Okay, let's see. Next is coming from Cleveland, Ohio. Hello, Cleveland! Okay, Tom Tupa. He's only 54, former punter and quarterback. He played a long time, too. He played 18 seasons. 2 of 2, 3 of 3 from Tom Tupa. Played for the Cardinals, as you see here, and the Browns and the Patriots and maybe the Buccaneers and maybe a few other teams. That's pretty cool. Played punter and quarterback at Ohio State. As you see there, he's a quarterback. Quarterback there and a quarterback here. All in these 1990 Pro Set Platinum. And what year is this? 1991 Triple Play or Wild Card. Haven't seen those for a while. That's pretty cool. Great athlete. Unlike a lot of punters and kickers, he was an incredible athlete playing baseball, basketball, and football in high school. Started quarterback Ohio State and then was also an All-American punter while he was there. Started off as a quarterback only, and then they gradually eased him into punter. Made the Pro Bowl maybe once or twice in the NFL. Super Bowl champion for the Buccaneers in Super Bowl 37. Tom Tupa. And how many days? Got that back in about 22 days for Tom Tupa. Last one, number 5 of 5, coming from Pittsburgh. And I think I know who this is because of the size. This is kind of a 5x7. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Hey, George Doc Medich. Pretty cool. I don't know if I need the easel or not. I might just be able to use one of these things. This was the stadium. I don't know if they gave these away. I probably had to purchase these in the stadium in 1976, judging by the hat. For the Pirates, George Medich. He signed George Medich instead of Doc Medich. But yeah, he is truly a doctor. He's 71 years old, former pitcher, 11 seasons, 72 to 82, several teams, including the Yankees and then I think he was just there for 1 year with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh's his hometown. And he was in med school and earned his medical degree while he was playing in the big leagues. And while he was with the Pirates, the fan had a heart attack in Philadelphia while they were playing there. He went into the stands, gave the fan CPR, and brought him back to life. Now, unfortunately, the fan died that same day. But unbelievably, the same thing happened the next year. He was playing in, I think, in Baltimore. And he went into the stands again for another heart attack and gave the person CPR, and that person lived for several more years afterwards. That's just unbelievable that would happen twice to a guy with a medical degree. But as a pitcher, he was pretty good too. He's 124 and 105 lifetime. And unbelievably, again, Pittsburgh, from here to Pittsburgh is 3 hours and 45-minute drive. But for whatever reason, we must have a direct line to their post office up there, because every time I send to Pittsburgh, I get it back so quickly. 5 days. 5 days from start to finish, no fee for George Doc Medich. That's it. We've gone too long already. 5 returns today. Appreciate that Bobby Bowden story. Thanks for staying with me, guys. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up if you liked the video. If you haven't subscribed, click that subscription notification bell. That way you'll be notified of all my future videos. Really appreciate you watching. Thanks for all your comments. I love them. Don't be afraid to leave them. I'll leave my email down below if you need to email me. If you don't want to leave a comment, feel free to do that. I'll share any of the information I have. Glad to help you out any way I can. Well, that's it for now, guys. We'll see you soon.